Hey, welcome back to Ohrmundt Simmentals. All right, so I got something I've been waiting to show you guys, and I was going to use it on the trailer, but we've paused the trailer project until our last steer goes this next week, third week of March, and then we're going to work on the trailer. So I've been holding on to this for like 2 weeks. So what I have is an Arccaptain Cut 50 plasma cutter. Full disclosure, I have never used a plasma cutter in my life. But with the performance of the MiG 200 from Arccaptain, we've been really happy with the way that that's performed. It's done everything we wanted to do, and for the price that I paid for it, I really couldn't go wrong. I mean, it's a solid welder for the price. It's hard to beat. I had seen a couple other guys use it. I know Straight Pipe Acres had gotten a Cut 50, and it worked really well for him. And for the price, it was on sale, and you can't pass up a good sale. It was. I think it would be another great complement to what we have here in the shop. We do have a set of torch tanks that you guys have seen us use, heat things up and cut things and stuff like that. But that gas is expensive. All right, so this is what we got here. So we've got, I guess you'd call this the cable and the torch and stuff. Comes with everything you need, I'm guessing. I don't know why they wouldn't. Obviously, you got manual, some stickers. Didn't use the stickers from the last one. Got ground cable, airline, and then the machine. And this guy is tiny. I mean, like, really small. You do get very nice thick cord, and then you get the 110 to 220 adapter, just like on the welder. I mean, seriously, what are we looking at here? Six inches wide, just under 6 inches wide, and the whole thing is probably, minus this little stem for the airline, it's like 18 inches long, and it's only like a foot tall. No, it's like 10 inches tall. So it is compact, to say the least. I think probably the only thing that'll prevent me from running this today is I don't necessarily know if I have the right connector. All right, minor roadblock. I don't have. I can go here, but then I want to go like maybe a foot out, but I need a barb to stick into here that I can take the end of our hose and just quick connect to it. So I need to get one of those. But I am going to, actually I'm going back to Fleet tonight because I realize I have like $25 worth of rewards that expire today. And if I don't use them, I lose them. And then we need to run up to Tractor Supply because the dog stinks and he needs a bath, and we take him up to Tractor Supply because it's only $10 to use their stuff. Hey, how's it going? All right, it is Monday afternoon, and it is a blustery one. So yesterday just kind of got away, so gonna try a continuation from it. All right, so we are going to start out by feeding. I think I'm gonna end up down by the shop. The boy's got a lot of water drink. Get our feeding done, and then I'm hoping to end up at the shop for a little bit because I think I got that stuff for the plasma cutter, and we'll go over that. So one really nice thing I see today is Marigold, Barb's daughter, which I'm gonna have to either shorten that to Mary or Goldie, one or the other. But Barb's daughter, Marigold, is in standing heat today, so I think that's the second time we've seen her in heat, so that's a good sign. AI, probably heifer AI is probably gonna be first week of May, probably like the first Thursday, Friday of May. That's what we set up last year, and that seemed to work out pretty good. And then 2 weeks later, let the bull out for the whole crew. That seemed to be all right. But then at the same time, when we let him out, then we'll pull out all the cows that we want to put into a second AI group. All right, so we got everything fed. We're just running water in the barn, but we did switch some things around a little bit. We brought these two into the back. So this is HK75 and WK313, Arccaptain Cut daughter and State of War. Those two are looking pretty close. I mean, honestly, this 313 looks as close, if not closer, than the one that had the twins yesterday. So annoying, but we figured we'd put them back here because they're pretty darn close, and then let Phantom and her little red steer, he will be a steer, let them outside, or at least forward, so he can go outside, he can start getting some fresh air and stuff like that. It's way healthier than sitting in this back pen all the time. And then he's got a friend out there in the 313 calf, Peasy's calf. I just got to move some hay around, but we are already good on water. All right, so I'm back out in the shop. I got the parts I needed for my Arccaptain Cut 50, and we're gonna give this guy a little whirl. Again, full disclosure, I have never used a plasma cutter, but I mean, doesn't look really overly complicated. The only thing I did notice, so I've got it all set up. I don't think I'm gonna play with that. I've got it all set up. I did have to, this is what I needed. I needed this, but this is actually a little bit big, so I had to heat this hose up to get that on there, and then that's just hose clamped. I just left the full length because I don't know how much of this hose I'm going to keep. And then I'll just hook our normal airline up to this. I have seen commercials or ads with the newest one having like a height guard on here. And I think I'm going to look at getting one because, you know, never really using one. Helping to control that distance and stuff would be nice. And I'm sure they're probably pretty cheap because it looks just like a little ring. Or honestly, I probably could have one made at work out of some stainless steel, a little bracket. So one or the other. I'll probably just buy the ring. I do have this hooked up to 20 because I am right here next to our 220 plug. I did not hook up the air yet. I have, so here's this is the torch, and they've got this pretty decent sleeving over the top of this. Here's your airline and then juice, I'm assuming. I mean, what else would it be? And then your ground cable. So right now it's on, looks like it's defaulted to 35 amps, and honestly we'll just probably leave it there. Yeah, I think a couple other things I've seen is that if you have hooked up to 110, it's only going to go up to like 35 amps, so we're just going to start there. I grabbed a couple of just random chunks of steel. Honestly, this is part of a bed frame, and then I don't think these are hardened, but we're going to find out. This is an old knife off a stock shredder. I don't think they are because they're pretty worn down. Maybe the edges were hardened, but I don't think like up here would have been. I don't know. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I am going to use my Arccaptain welding helmet because it does have a setting on here for grinding. What's on here? I got grinding, cut, and weld. So maybe we'll switch it to cut and see what it looks like. Because honestly, I need new glasses. I've ruined these glasses enough with grinding stuff, and the coating is literally coming off from that. So and I've needed them for a while, but I need new glasses. So let's hook something up and see what happens. I do have leather gloves, so it's like I'm showing mild responsibility in the safety department. That's what I want. I want that one. Kind of like the welder. So there's two different, kind of like on the welder. As long as I'm holding, it's gonna juice or weld. The other setting, if I click it, it'll keep going until I click it again. I'd rather do this. So that's what that looks like. The helmet though, this cutting setting is actually pretty nice on this helmet. It's not like super dark like you're welding, but it's just dark enough so it's not hurting your eyes. Yeah, so this was the last cut. And I don't have this cranked up. I mean, it's going through like butter. It's not holding back at all. All right, old dirty manure spreader blade. Let's take a chunk out. I'm definitely assuming that the cleaner the metal, the better that arc will start. But I mean, it's still like, I was coming over here and trying to bend back and then trying to come back this way. But I think I was losing that a little bit. Plus, I still only have it on 35 amps. But it's still burning through really nice. And it would come in from here really nice. And then, obviously, again, 35 amps, but then also playing with, like, you know, how much air pressure and all that stuff. Again, never using a plasma cutter. Today was day one. But the reason I got this was for cutting on the trailer when we finally do that project. I think that'll make it a lot easier. We'll set up a guide, and then we can just kind of come across that face, because we're going to come up about 4 feet. And I thought this would just be really, really nice for that. And then obviously going forward, like I had said yesterday, taking some pressure off of our torch tanks and doing cutting like this with something like the Cut 50. So far so good. Another win for Arccaptain. For the price, I couldn't go wrong. It was $190. I will obviously leave a link in the description. Where did I set my helmet? Oh, I hung it back up. Shocking. I have just the real base Arccaptain self-darkening or auto-darkening helmet. I like it. I got my dad the step up from it, because the one he was using, the settings just started to kind of go. So I was just like, well, do you like the one you're using right now? Because he was using mine, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I ordered him one, and they're decent helmets. What was it, $50 or $60 or something? Probably $50 on sale or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I did wear leather gloves. I do have a set of Arccaptain welding gloves. Because when I bought my welder, they were on sale. So those are pretty decent. I just wasn't wearing them today. But yeah, I think the Cut 50 is going to be a definite, just another one of those definite useful tools in the shop. I mean, the MiG 200 has been really nice, and I don't think this will be any different. But yeah, that's just a little intro to the Arccaptain Cut 50, and yeah, definitely gonna look forward to using that some more. I'm sure my dad will have some fun playing around with it too. But yeah, that's enough for today. Yeah, it is Monday. I usually cut her off on Sunday, but I didn't have those parts, so I wanted to continue it on. We'll call this the end of the video. It is Monday, and I would like to get back in the house. So hope you guys liked the video. Please hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you have any questions, as always, please leave them in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's probably down in one of these corners, or it's down below that on your screen. Just hit that. Please hit that subscribe button. Help support the channel and what we do around here. And of course, if you have any suggestions on videos too, leave those in the comments as well. And as always, thanks for coming along.